Good morning, my beautiful soul. Take a deep breath, right here, right now. Feel the air filling your lungs, and know that this moment is sacred. This is a brand new day, a brand new opportunity to open your heart to life's infinite goodness. You are not here by chance. You are here because life is guiding you towards something beautiful, toward a deeper flow of prosperity, peace, and ease. You are being invited to awaken the part of you that already knows how to receive with grace. So many of us wake up and the first thoughts that come into the mind are about what is missing, the bills to pay, the things undone, the worries about tomorrow. But I want to remind you gently that your first thoughts in the morning have great power. They shape the energy that flows through your entire day. Each thought is a seed, and the way you water those seeds determines what will bloom in your life. Today, let's choose to water the seeds of prosperity, not just the kind of prosperity that fills your wallet, but the kind that fills your heart with peace and trust. Prosperity is not only about money, it is a state of being. It is the feeling that life supports you, that everything you need comes to you at the right time, and that you are worthy of abundance in all forms. When you feel this truth inside your being, the outer world begins to reflect it. Life always mirrors what we believe. If we wake each day believing that there isn't enough, then life shows us lack. But if we rise and affirm that life is generous and that we are open to receive, then that is what life gives us. The universe listens closely to every thought, every emotion, every belief. It does not judge, it simply responds. So today, we begin to speak to life in the language of prosperity. We begin to say, yes, I am ready for my good. Yes, I am open to the flow of abundance. You see, prosperity is like a gentle river. It flows effortlessly when it is free, but when fear, worry, or guilt place stones in its path, the flow slows down. Many people spend their lives trying to push against the current, working harder, worrying more, and wondering why the flow does not come. But the truth is, prosperity is never something we chase. It is something we allow. It comes when we release, when we trust, when we know deep within that we deserve it. This morning, take another deep breath and soften your heart. Feel your body relax into the safety of this moment. Life is not against you. It has never been against you. It has always been waiting for your permission to bless you more fully. Say softly within, I am open to receive. I am ready to allow prosperity in all forms. You might not believe it completely yet, and that's all right. Just your willingness to say it begins to shift the energy. The energy of prosperity is not outside of you. It lives within your thoughts, your emotions, your openness. The moment you start thinking loving, abundant thoughts, you start vibrating in harmony with abundance. Every thought carries a frequency, and when your thoughts are filled with gratitude, faith, and self-worth, they sing a song that the universe loves to dance to. The universe always dances to the rhythm of your belief. When you see yourself as someone who deserves good things, the whole universe rearranges itself to make that true. Life begins to bring you opportunities, people, and ideas that match your new vibration. This is not magic in the way the world explains magic. It is simply the natural law of attraction and reflection. What you give out comes back. What you believe is what you see. So today we start gently with love. You do not need to fix everything at once. You do not need to have all the answers. All you need is a willingness to see yourself as someone worthy of prosperity, of ease, of flow. Life loves you. It has been loving you from the very beginning, even when you doubted it. And when you begin to love life back, everything changes. Now let's look deeper into what prosperity really means. Prosperity is not about accumulation. It is about flow. It's the feeling that there is always enough, enough love, enough time, enough joy, enough opportunities. When you are in this state of flow, you stop clinging and start trusting. The more you trust, the more life can give. The more grateful you feel, the more reasons you find to be grateful. Prosperity is a dance between giving and receiving, between appreciation and openness. Think of your mind as a garden. For years, certain beliefs may have been planted there, ideas you absorbed from others, fears passed down through generations. Perhaps you were told that money is hard to come by, or that rich people are greedy, or that spiritual people should not care about material things. These beliefs are like weeds that choke the beautiful flowers of abundance. But here's the wonderful truth. You can choose to plant new seeds right now. Every time you say, "I am worthy of abundance," you are planting a new seed. Every time you bless your bills instead of fearing them, you are watering that seed. Every time you thank life for what you already have, you are allowing sunlight to reach your garden. And soon, prosperity will grow naturally because it is the most natural thing for you to experience. The universe is infinite. There is no shortage of good. The only thing that limits what we receive is the belief that there isn't enough. But when you understand that life is abundant, that there is more than enough for everyone, you begin to live with an open hand instead of a closed fist. You give more, love more, share more, and in return, more flows back to you. So many people believe they must struggle to deserve prosperity, but that belief is only a reflection of old conditioning. You do not need to earn life's love. You are already worthy. You were born worthy. Life created you out of love, and it wants you to thrive. The only real work is to remove the walls of fear and doubt that block the natural flow. Right now, say softly, "I am willing to release all resistance to prosperity." Let those words settle into your heart. They are gentle words, but they carry power. You are telling your mind, your emotions, and your energy that it is safe to receive. You are reminding yourself that abundance is your natural state. You are not asking for a miracle. You are aligning with what has always been true. Notice how your body feels as you say it. Do you feel a small opening, a slight release, maybe even a little warmth in your chest? That is energy shifting. That is your inner self beginning to open its doors to the flow. You might feel a little emotional or perhaps peaceful. Both are beautiful signs of change. You are awakening your inner prosperity consciousness. Let's talk for a moment about beliefs, because they are the foundation of every experience. A belief is simply a thought you keep thinking. If you have been repeating the thought, "I can't afford that," or "there's never enough money," your subconscious mind has accepted it as truth. But the moment you start introducing new thoughts, thoughts of possibility, of sufficiency, of abundance, the old beliefs begin to lose power. They cannot survive in the light of awareness. You might start small. Perhaps you begin by saying, "I am open to new opportunities," or "money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways." These are gentle statements that do not demand instant proof, but begin to open your energy field. Over time, as your mind accepts these ideas, you will see them reflected in your outer world. You might attract a new job, a kind gesture, or an idea that changes everything. The form doesn't matter, it's the flow that counts. When you catch yourself thinking thoughts of lack or fear, do not scold yourself. Simply pause, take a breath, and say, "That was an old thought. I now choose to think differently." Each time you do this, you reclaim your power. You are no longer a prisoner of your past programming. You are becoming the conscious creator of your prosperity. Sometimes resistance can show up in the body as tightness, perhaps in the stomach or chest. This is because the body holds memories of fear. When you practice breathing deeply and affirming abundance, you begin to teach your body that it is safe to relax. A relaxed body is a receptive body. Prosperity cannot flow into a tense, fearful space. It needs openness, trust, and ease. If you wish, place a hand over your heart and whisper, "I am safe now." It is safe to prosper. It is safe to be supported. Feel how comforting that sounds. Feel how your heart responds to kindness. Life listens to your vibration, and every time you speak kindly to yourself, you raise it higher. Perhaps there was a time when life felt unfair, when you gave much but received little. But every experience you have had has brought you to this awakening moment. You are learning that prosperity is not about chasing or controlling. It is about allowing. When you shift your focus from fear to faith, from lack to gratitude, life rushes in to support you. The mind is a powerful tool, and when directed with love, it can create miracles. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a powerful participant in the creation of your life. The same energy that breathes through the trees, moves the tides, and makes flowers bloom also flows through you. You are connected to everything good, and that connection can never be broken. So today, as you begin your day, let your first thoughts be gentle. You might say, "Today I choose to align with the abundance of life," or "I am open and receptive to all the good that life offers me." Repeat these words as you move through your morning and watch how the day unfolds with more ease. Watch how opportunities appear, how people respond more kindly, how you begin to feel supported. This is the power of your conscious choice. Now, take another deep, slow breath. Feel the peace that comes with knowing you are supported by a loving universe. Know that every thought you think sends ripples through creation, calling to you the experiences that match your inner song. And your song, when sung with love, always brings abundance. Life is simple. What we give out, we get back. When we radiate peace, we attract peace. When we radiate gratitude, we attract blessings. When we radiate love, we attract prosperity. This is the beautiful balance of life, and it never fails. Even now, as you sit here listening, the energy around you is responding to your openness. You are already changing your vibration. You are already stepping into a new flow of prosperity. Life is saying yes to you, and all you need to do is say yes in return. I say yes to life, and life says yes to me. Say it with love, not as a demand, but as a song of trust. Every time you say it, you are strengthening your connection to the flow. You are affirming your oneness with the abundance that surrounds you. And from this day forward, whenever you wake up, let your heart whisper these words: I am open, I am ready, I am blessed. Let them be your first gift to yourself each morning, because when you begin your day in harmony with prosperity, life can only mirror that harmony back to you. Now that your heart is open and you have begun to feel the soft flow of prosperity, let us go a little deeper into your inner world, the sacred place where your beliefs about money and abundance were born. You see, every thought you think, every emotion you feel, and every word you speak creates a pattern inside of you. That pattern becomes the way life responds to you. If the pattern is filled with fear, life seems to reflect fear. But if the pattern is filled with trust, life reflects ease. Many people carry old beliefs about money that were never truly theirs. Perhaps as a child you heard phrases like, "We can't afford that," or "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Rich people are selfish." These words might have been spoken by people who loved you, but they came from their own fears and experiences. Without realizing it, you absorbed those ideas and began to believe that struggle was normal, but now you are awakening. You are learning that you can choose new thoughts, and by doing so, you change your entire vibration. When you become aware of the beliefs that no longer serve you, you begin the most powerful step toward healing, release. Releasing does not mean fighting or judging yourself. It means allowing old ideas to gently dissolve in the light of awareness. Take a deep breath and imagine exhaling any thought that tells you that money is hard to receive. Feel it leave your body. Feel your heart grow lighter. Whisper to yourself, I am willing to let go. I am willing to believe that abundance is easy. The mind sometimes clings to old fears because it wants to protect you. It believes that by worrying, it is keeping you safe. But fear and prosperity cannot live in the same space. Fear blocks the door while faith opens it wide. So now, let us teach the mind a new truth. You can say softly, it is safe for me to prosper. It is safe for me to have more than enough. Repeat it slowly with kindness. Your mind may not believe it yet, but your heart does. The heart always knows the truth first. If you wish, you can take a few quiet moments today to reflect or write in a journal. Ask yourself gently, what are my earliest memories about money? Do they make me feel safe or do they make me feel tense? As you write, you may notice patterns. You might see that the fear was never yours. It was passed down. And when you see this, you can bless it and let it go. You are not your past. You are the consciousness that chooses new thoughts right now. The moment you begin to replace old beliefs with loving affirmations, your life begins to change. It may start subtly. Perhaps you notice a small act of generosity coming your way, or a sense of peace when you pay your bills. That is the flow beginning to move again. It is life responding to your new vibration. You might say, I bless my income. I bless my expenses. I bless the flow of money through my life. Every blessing multiplies what you bless. You see, when we approach money with love, it becomes a friend. When we approach it with fear, it becomes a stranger. Money, like all energy, responds to the feeling we project onto it. The more you love it, appreciate it, and use it with joy, the more it feels welcome in your life. So today, begin to speak kindly to money. Say things like, I am grateful for the money I have. I welcome more money to flow easily. Money flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. Feel the peace that comes with those words. As you release old beliefs, notice how your body feels. Often, when we are fearful about money, the body becomes tight, the shoulders tense, the stomach clenches, the breath becomes shallow. But when you affirm abundance, your body softens. It begins to relax into the truth that you are supported. This is the mind-body connection of wealth. Your physical relaxation opens the energetic channels of receiving. When you feel safe, you attract safety. When you feel open, you attract flow. Take a slow, deep breath and allow your body to feel what it means to receive. Not just receive money, but receive goodness, support, kindness, and love. Life wants to give to you, but it can only give where there is openness. You do not have to work harder to deserve it. You simply need to allow it. Think of yourself as a beautiful garden again. The rain of abundance is always falling, but if the soil is hard with fear, the water cannot sink in. Softening the soil is what you are doing right now. You are allowing yourself to receive. You might begin a simple daily practice. When you wake up, before reaching for your phone or starting the day, take a moment to place your hand over your heart and say, Today, I open my heart to receive. Let that be your first thought. Feel the warmth of your hand and the rhythm of your heartbeat. This is life loving you, reminding you that you are alive and connected to everything you need. Now, let us create a morning ritual together, a gentle practice to start each day in alignment with prosperity. When you wake up, take 3 deep breaths. Feel the air entering your body like light. With the first breath, feel gratitude for this new day. With the second, feel love for yourself, just as you are. With the third, feel openness to the blessings that are already on their way. Then, look at yourself in the mirror. Look into your eyes, the windows of your soul, and say, "Good morning. I love you. Today I welcome blessings with an open heart." If it feels strange at first, that's all right. Many of us have spent years speaking harshly to ourselves, but with time this practice becomes sacred. You begin to see yourself as life sees you, beautiful, deserving, and radiant. As you repeat your morning affirmation, notice the peace that fills your body. You are programming your mind for success, not from ego, but from love. Every morning is a new beginning. It is the moment when you can choose to align with abundance or with fear. You are learning to choose abundance. Say softly, "Today I align with the infinite abundance of the universe." Let those words sink deep into your consciousness. They are seeds that will grow through your day. When challenges come, these seeds remind you that there is always a solution. When you feel unsure, they remind you that life is always on your side. Throughout the day, you can return to this practice. Whenever you feel tension about money, pause, breathe, and whisper, "I am supported." The energy of those 3 words is like a key that opens the flow again. You are never alone in this journey. The same energy that creates galaxies is the energy that flows through your body, breathing life into you. That energy knows how to care for you, how to guide you, how to bring prosperity in the most graceful ways. And now, let us talk about gratitude, one of the most powerful forces of prosperity. Gratitude multiplies everything it touches. When you give thanks for what you have, even the smallest blessings, you open a doorway for more. You begin to live in a state of appreciation, and life mirrors that appreciation back to you. Gratitude says to the universe, "I am paying attention. I see your gifts," and the universe responds, "Here is more." You do not need to wait for something big to feel grateful. You can start with the simplest things: the warmth of sunlight, the comfort of your bed, the laughter of a loved one, the food on your table. When you begin your day with appreciation, you tune your vibration to abundance. You start noticing blessings that were always there, but went unseen when you were focused on lack. Every morning or evening, you might take a few moments to name 3 things you appreciate. You could even speak them out loud, letting your words fill the room with positive energy. I am grateful for the love in my life. I am grateful for my growing prosperity. I am grateful for this beautiful day. Each statement of gratitude sends out a ripple of joy that returns to you multiplied. As you cultivate gratitude, joy naturally grows. Joy is the frequency of prosperity. The more joy you allow, the more abundance you attract. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to feel joy. Joy comes when you notice the perfection that already exists in this moment. Every breath, every sound, every sensation can be a reason to smile. You might find yourself walking outside and suddenly feeling a quiet happiness for no reason at all. That is gratitude doing its work. It opens your heart wider, and in that openness, life flows freely. You begin to live from abundance, not from effort. Prosperity, at its deepest level, is trust. It is trusting that you are always supported even when the path is not clear. It is knowing that the universe is wise and that everything happens in perfect timing. When you stop forcing outcomes and start trusting the flow, miracles appear naturally. Life becomes easier because you are no longer swimming upstream. You are letting the current carry you. Trust does not mean inaction. It means inspired action. You still do your part, but from a place of calm confidence rather than fear. You take steps guided by intuition instead of panic. You allow things to unfold rather than trying to control every detail. Trust says, I know that life always provides for me. If ever you feel uncertain, close your eyes and say, I trust life to take care of me. Let those words soothe you. Feel their vibration in your heart. Life has always taken care of you, even when you could not see it. You have always been guided, always been protected. And as you relax into that truth, your body and mind open to receive even more blessings. You may visualize yourself surrounded by a soft golden light, the light of divine support. It is always there, carrying you through each moment. When you trust this energy, you stop worrying about the how and begin focusing on the what. The how belongs to the universe. Your task is to stay open, to stay in gratitude, and to stay in love. You are learning to live in a new way, not from fear of not having enough, but from the joy of knowing that life is always enough. Every morning, every breath, every heartbeat reminds you that prosperity is your birthright. And as you continue to open your heart, the flow becomes stronger, steadier, more natural. So today, bless this journey, bless your growth, bless every experience that brought you here, because each one has been preparing you for this moment, the moment when you remember that you are connected to infinite abundance and that life is eager to give to you all that you are ready to receive. There comes a time when we must learn to let go of control and trust the great rhythm of life. Prosperity is not something we can force. It is not something we chase or demand. It is something that flows to us when we open our hearts and trust. Life knows what it is doing. It has always known. Even in moments when things seem uncertain, when the path is unclear, life is still guiding you toward your good. Many people believe they must do everything alone, that they must carry every burden and solve every problem. But this belief comes from fear that if we let go, everything will fall apart. Yet the truth is the opposite. The moment we release our tight grip on life, we make space for miracles. When we stop trying to control every detail, we allow the universe to do its work. Trust is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It does not always show you the full road ahead, but it shows you the next step. Each step you take in faith strengthens your connection with the universal flow. Life's rhythm becomes your rhythm. You begin to notice that even the challenges carry hidden blessings. When we trust, we relax. When we relax, we receive. You can feel this truth in your body, in the way your breath deepens, in the way your shoulders release. Prosperity requires this state of openness. A tense mind and body block the flow. A trusting mind and relaxed body invite it in. So, take a slow breath right now and whisper softly, I trust the process of life. Feel how those words calm your entire being. You are no longer pushing against the current. You are floating with it, knowing it will take you where you need to go. Trust allows space for divine timing. Perhaps what you wish for has not yet appeared, not because it is being withheld, but because the perfect moment is being prepared. Life always delivers in the most harmonious way, often better than you imagined. When we let go of impatience and surrender to the flow, we find peace. And in that peace, prosperity grows. You can practice trust in small, everyday ways. When a situation feels uncertain, instead of worrying, breathe and say, I trust that this will unfold perfectly. When you pay a bill, say, I trust that money flows back to me multiplied. When something doesn't go as planned, say, I trust that life is guiding me towards something even better. Each time you affirm trust, you open a new channel for abundance to reach you. Now, let us move into healing the relationship with money itself. Money is one of the most misunderstood energies on earth. People project fear, guilt, and shame onto it, and then wonder why it feels distant or hard to hold. But money is simply energy, neutral, loving, and responsive. It listens to the energy you send toward it. If you have feared money, it is time to make peace with it. Speak to it as a friend. Imagine saying, "I appreciate you. Thank you for serving me. Thank you for allowing me to live comfortably and share with others." Feel the difference this creates in your body. Fear tightens, but gratitude expands. The more you bless money, the more it blesses you. Sometimes people believe that wanting more is selfish or unspiritual, but prosperity is not about greed. It is about flow. The more you have, the more you can share. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you allow abundance, you allow life to express its generosity through you. You become a channel through which good flows to others. If you wish, take a moment now to reflect kindly on your current financial situation. Whatever it is, do not judge it. See it with compassion. Say to yourself, "This is where I am right now, and that is perfectly okay. I am learning. I am growing. I am healing my relationship with money." When you remove judgment, you remove resistance. And when resistance is gone, money begins to flow again. Try a small exercise. The next time you pay for something, a cup of tea, a bill, a gift, do it with love. Instead of thinking, "I'm losing money," think, "I am circulating prosperity." Feel joy as you give, knowing that everything you spend returns multiplied. This is one of life's beautiful truths. Whatever you give with joy always returns to you in a greater form. If at any time you feel fear about finances, take your hand to your heart and say softly, "Money flows to me easily and freely. I am open and receptive to all good." Feel the vibration of those words. You are not asking, you are affirming a truth. The universe responds to confidence, to gratitude, to peace. As you practice this, money begins to mirror your love back to you. Now that your heart is open and your relationship with money is healing, it is time to integrate this prosperity mindset into everyday living. Abundance is not something you experience once and forget. It is a way of thinking, speaking, feeling, and acting that becomes part of your daily rhythm. Each morning, you wake up with a choice to speak words of limitation or words of abundance. Choose abundance. When you catch yourself saying, "I can't afford this," change it to, "I choose not to spend on this right now, but I know there's always more coming." When you think, "Nothing ever works out for me," replace it with, "Everything is always working out for me in perfect timing." These gentle shifts rewrite the language of your mind. You can also begin to align your actions with prosperity. Take small, inspired steps toward your goals. Treat your belongings with respect. Keep your wallet or purse organized. It's a symbol of how you treat the energy of money. Share generously when you can, because giving from the heart always multiplies. Speak kindly about wealth, both yours and others. Each loving thought reinforces your alignment with abundance. Gratitude, trust, and inspired action form the trinity of prosperity. Together, they create a magnetic field that draws in all that you need. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You attract supportive people and situations. Life begins to flow more harmoniously. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer fear, you know. At this stage, prosperity becomes more than an external condition. It becomes your natural state of being. You live from it, think from it, and feel from it. It's as if you have tuned your inner frequency to match the melody of abundance, and now, everywhere you go, life hums that tune back to you. Whenever you feel unsure, pause and affirm, "I am open, ready, and deserving of all good things." These words reconnect you instantly to your inner truth. They remind you that you are not separate from the abundance you seek. You are one with it. The energy of prosperity flows through your every breath. As you continue to practice this, you'll notice life changing in subtle, beautiful ways. You may find that situations resolve more easily, that opportunities arise at just the right time, that you feel lighter, freer, happier. This is what happens when you live in alignment with prosperity. The outer world begins to mirror your inner peace. Now take another deep breath and allow this feeling to expand through your entire body. You are no longer waiting for prosperity to find you. You are living as prosperity itself. Every cell of your being vibrates with abundance. You are radiating love, peace, and trust, and life reflects it all back to you. And now, as we come to the gentle close of this message, let these words wrap around you like a warm embrace. Life loves you. It has always loved you. It wants nothing more than to give you everything you need to live joyfully, fully, and freely. Prosperity is not something outside of you. It is the truth of who you are. From this moment on, may every morning remind you that you are the creator of your experience. You have the power to think new thoughts, to feel new emotions, to open new doors. Each day, as the sun rises, it whispers the same message. You are supported, you are loved, you are abundant. So say it with me softly from your heart. I am worthy of abundance. I am a magnet for divine prosperity. Life supports me in every possible way. Feel those words move through you. Let them become the rhythm of your breathing, the melody of your day. Every morning, return to these truths. Speak kindly to yourself. Trust the process. Bless the money that flows through your life. Appreciate the good that is already here. And most of all, remember that prosperity is not something you must find. It is something you awaken within yourself. You are the flow. You are the abundance. You are the living proof of life's generosity. Take this truth with you and let it guide every step, every thought, every breath. You are safe, you are loved, you are prosperous, and all is well in your world.